You still there? What's the matter? I'll take that for you. What, darling? Come here.
Everybody, how are you all?
Good evening. Can you hear us?
Hi, everyone.
Hear us, Mother?
Hello, hello, hello. Were you all rocking along?
Yes. There was no music.
Hello.
Music, I couldn't hear it.
No sound.
No sound. Oh, my Lord. There was no sound. Oh, that was good. Pictures and no sound. Fabulous.
The sound here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to
Wow.
Go on, Harvey, give us a rendition.
Well, we were dancing away here. Oh, well. There's technology for you. So are you all having a fab campaign 9 so far?
Yeah, somebody is.
Hey, cutie.
No, it's not. Oh, have I got my phone? Sorry.
Yes. Well, we've got a couple of great little trainings to share with you tonight. So,
I don't have to switch it up.
well, okay, I'm just going to mute everyone.
I don't know how to mute me.
Don't worry.
We start them young on our team.
Okay, so just for the benefit of anyone new that's on here tonight, just to give you a little intro about Harvey and I, and then we'll run you through what we're going to cover tonight. So we have been with Oriflame now for a year. Yeah, a year now. It's been absolutely fantastic, and we both work full time, so we really do fit this into little pockets of time. Currently earning about £900 every 3 weeks, and probably about £900 worth of freebies every campaign as well. Put your hands up if you've had loads of freebies so far with your Oriflame business. There's absolutely loads and loads of them. So yeah, it's been absolutely fab, and we're really looking forward to being in a position in the not too distant future where we can be full time with Oriflame. It's been absolutely fab. You've already been out on holiday with Oriflame, haven't you?
Yeah, to Portugal, which lovely Jill's on. Me and Jill were out in Portugal. Who else is on here? Was in Portugal.
Let me unmute everybody. So everyone, you're all unmuted. So if you've got the telly on, turn it off. In fact, I'll mute you. You can unmute yourselves. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You can unmute yourselves if you want to say anything. So before we get
Portugal was awesome, wasn't it, Harvey?
It was absolutely fantastic. Especially the amazing somersault some people did into the swimming pool. It was so cool.
Oh, no.
Hi, Kate.
Here I come.
Monica was at Portugal as well.
Monica and Rosie, you're the Portugal girls, aren't you?
Yeah.
Rosie's there as well.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell us anything though, because what happens in Portugal stays in Portugal.
Exactly. Shh. Don't say a word. Don't let her know.
Yeah, what happened here while he was in Portugal is what he needs to be worried about. So, moving on. Has anyone got any recognition that they'd like to do for their team? If you have, you know, take the opportunity to unmute yourself, pop your video on and do your shout outs.
I'm going to have to apologise. My shout-outs will have to happen next week, I'm afraid, because the laptop let me down. So.
Oh, that's all right. No problems. Anyone else want to do any shout-outs for their team?
Yeah,
Can I?
Whoever
Go on,
wants to go.
Monica.
Who's going?
I'll go on. Right, we'll go quickly then. Yeah, a couple of quick shout outs. Sarah Lowe, who you just saw training her little Oriflamian there, is she's just hit her welcome reward too.
Well done.
Yeah, going for group manager. She's a third of the way to group manager. So she's going great guns. So well done, Sarah.
Well,
And congratulations to Naz as well. Welcome reward 1 already. Naz is mega excited. She's got her first big house party planned. So we're going to party plan. It's going to be fun. So we're going to go up and help with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, guys. Brilliant. All steps along the way to more free stuff. You'll be where Tracy and Harvey are with boxes of free stuff very soon.
Well, excellent. Fantastic. Anyone else? Monica, did you have some?
Yeah, just wanted to give Rosie a shout out for her sponsoring again.
Woo-hoo.
And I believe she sponsored Becca, who's really up for it. Got a group set up. Really excited about it. So I know Rosie's excited as well about Becca joining the team. I think she's had a few more join as well, but my laptop's playing up at the minute, so I'm really struggling to get onto everything really. And I've just got a new Samsung phone as well, so I'm trying to figure out how to use it all. And so yeah, I've not been able to get on properly, but I have seen that Rosie's still firing ahead with her sponsoring and bringing lovely new people in. So well done, Rosie.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done, Rosie.
Yeah, and a shout out from us for all the Ori stars. I mean, your retail again is absolutely fantastic. Rosie's got loads of orders through. Georgie's got loads of orders through. Monica, just
The
absolutely
Lomaz's,
brilliant.
Neil and Michelle have done over £500 of retail already after 2 weeks, so it's just fantastic. So
Yeah,
well done to them.
absolutely fantastic. Anyone else want to do any shout outs before we move on?
Yes, please. It's Adele. Hi. Sorry, we can't get our camera on because we're on the phone. We don't know how to work the camera. But anyway, first of all, I'd like to welcome a new lady, Claire Campbell, who's just joined in the last couple of days and had a really good chat to today. So I don't know whether you're on tonight, Claire, but if you are, then welcome to the team. We look forward to working with you. And just like to say well done to Aisha and somebody in Aisha's team, Nazreen, who Aisha's really working well coaching Nazreen, and Nazreen's going to hit Elite Consultant this campaign. So we're really pleased for her. So yeah, first time. So well done to Nazreen.
Bluetooth earphones for you.
Yeah, Bluetooth earphones. Yeah. As an incentive prize this time, so that'll be cool. So yeah, well done, guys.
So
and well done to
anyone new that's on. I know we've got some guests on tonight. If anyone is new on, so Elite Consultant is somebody that's done over £650 worth of personal sales in the 3-week campaign. And the really special thing about doing that, aside from all the recognition and the achievement from the company, is you're actually picking up the maximum 35% profit on all your orders as well. So it moves you up from 30 to 35%. So it's really well worth aiming for. It's a fantastic foundation, and our system that we have teaches you how to build to that level. So yeah, well done. Fantastic. Anyone else?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Kirsty can't get on to do her team's recognition. Most of you know Kirsty's in our business, and she's got a great growing team. So well done to Kelly for hitting Welcome Programme 2. Absolutely no surprise, Kelly. You're always on all the events. You know, we do notice that you're always on and learning. So no surprise that you're moving forward and getting on with more of your welcome rewards. And a shout out to Katie and Ethelu as well. In Pwllheli, some of you might see, we went down to beautiful Pwllheli to meet them. And did a bit of business planning, and they went straight out and got themselves out of the comfort zone, delivering catalogues to addresses. To us seems normal, but to new people often isn't. And they posted when they got their very first orders from people. So yeah, well done for pushing on. Lots of people excited about building to group manager.
Yeah.
So keep pushing, guys. The results are great to see.
Proud of you.
Fantastic. And again, for anyone new that's on, group manager is the first sort of recruitment level. So aside from making money yourself off your own orders, all consultants can share this fabulous opportunity and become a recruiter for Oriflame as well. So as you start to build your team, we'll coach you to that first level of group manager. And when you hit that, you start picking up royalty incomes from Oriflame. So that's basically free money that they put straight into your bank account every 3 weeks. And that just grows and grows and grows. So anyone that's interested in getting that extra free cash, then we can coach you to be a recruiter. So it starts off a lot of the time with just your friends, you know, asking about it and wanting to get discount off the products themselves, and it just grows from there. But that's a whole other training, but that's what group manager is. Any other recognition?
Yeah, me, Tracy.
Hey, Georgie.
Hello. I just want to say a big well done to Joanna, and she's not on tonight, but she's doing really well and really focused. And she introduced Lenolin, who I think she's been in about 4 weeks now, roughly. I think this is her first full period, first full campaign. And within a week or so, I believe Lenolin was thinking about leaving because it was a lot of work around her kids and everything else. But Joanna just talked to her and gave her options and things and just encouraged Lenolin that she could do it. And Lenolin's still here, and she's a lot of participating a lot, and you often see her either asking questions or putting stuff out there. And I'm in her sales group as well, so I see what she's putting on there, and it's really great to see. And Joanna's done all of this around sitting her exams for uni. And doing dissertations and all sorts of things. And today she found out she's graduating. So
Qualification, isn't she?
Yeah. So it's brilliant. So I know that's nothing to do with
marine biologist now, isn't she?
Marine biologist, yes. And she's just so in love with it. So she's just ecstatic at the minute. And she's in Portugal at the minute with her parents for a bit. So yeah, she's just so excited tonight. She left me a voice clip today, so yeah, I just think she's done so well, and it's really nice to work with her.
Yeah, and it's fab. And you've been, you know, all hands are up to you as well, Georgie, because you've been a fantastic coach and a fantastic friend for Joanna as well, and she's in this business and stuck in this business because of you. So
thank you
as well. Anyone else before we start? Okay, right. So I think we're gonna. Is this the right way, Harvey? Attempt to bring up
the right way.
Attempt to bring up some training. Let's just do that one as well.
That's what I didn't do earlier on.
Oh, I didn't press. Okay. Slideshow. Okay, so
leave it to you.
In our window, I have Anne and Stuart, Monica, Georgie, and Jill. Can you give me a wave if you can see the slides? Fabulous. So you've got me for the next 10 minutes. Harv, is this stopwatch here for you to press to time me?
No, it's for me, but for my time.
So I'm just going to spend 10 minutes with you going through very, very quickly one of the best resources that we have our hands on within the Vista Group. And I think it's massively, massively underused for new consultants and people that have been in the team for the last year or so with us. So for those of you that are new, please take a screenshot of this page, or certainly write this website down if you're fast, but take a screenshot, because this is your Oriflame Bible. The password to get in, if you've not been in before, is Let's Succeed. So just take a moment to screenshot that. And I'm going to give you an idiot's guide to the Vista Group resources. Now, I'm going to...
Who try to say?
So I've got the chat box open as well so that I can ask you guys stuff. So be honest with me. Those of you that have been in the team for 3 months or more, who goes into the Vista Group resources every week? Anyone? Because I know I probably haven't. Put yes or no in the chat box for me. If you, it's not to keep tabs. It's just to really get an idea of who's actually using it. Who's yeah, most weeks. Fantastic. Okay. Let me find my clicky buttons to move on now. So why should you be using the resource site? First of all, it's exclusive to the Vista Group. This isn't a resource site that has been put together by Oriflame. This is exclusive to our team. It's been designed by consultants for consultants, which means it's updated regularly. It's jam-packed with loads of information to help you to grow and build your businesses. And it's user-friendly because it's designed by members of the Vista Group. So everything in there is designed to help you grow your business. It's really easily laid out. Like I said, it's really user-friendly. So it allows you to pick and choose the areas of your business that you want to focus on and you want to grow. There's a section that's predominantly for newbies, and I'm going to show you that. But the rest of it is there for consultants to use to grow your business. And also, if you are a recruiter, if you're wanting to hit that group manager level and start getting that free money in your bank account every 3 weeks, then, and you're new to the team, one of the great things is that you have this resource, so you use it as a signpost. When somebody wants to know how to do something in their business, I can guarantee you 9.5 times out of 10, it will be on the resource site, and you can point them to it and let them gather the information. So it's an absolutely fantastic tool. So when you first go on to the resource site, you'll go to the homepage, and this is what our homepage looks like. As I said, it's really user friendly. You'll see along the top there, you've got various tabs: how to retail, how to sponsor, which is the recruitment side, how to coach, so how to look after your team, events, so what events are coming up that people can attend, and then there's a section on the wellness and the skincare, and I'll come back to those. But when you're really first new, and you'll get directed to there, so if you've joined our team recently, you would have been told to go to the resource site and click on getting started online. So at the bottom of the page here, you can see 2 blue tabs. Can everyone see those okay? Fantastic. We'll attempt to click this page on. Oh, someone's muted. Let me. There we go. Okay, so clicking on the Getting Started Online section brings you across to this section here. And you've got 7 steps across the top. I'm going to come back to those and show you what they're for. You've got a fantastic 7-day fast start program there, and you've got 2 really, really important documents that are the absolute backbone of your business. So what are the must-do steps? So if you're a new consultant, this part is really, really megally important to you. But if you're an existing consultant, you know what? It's great to go back here and have a refresher. Who's been back and watched these videos since they originally started and just gone back for a refresher? Because when I was putting this training together, it really opened my eyes to, oh God, you know what? I'd really need to go back and have a watch of that, because I've not watched that in months. So it's fantastic to go back and revisit and see if anything's changed, or if there's maybe something that you're not doing now. So the 7 must-do steps, that fast start video is step 1. It's then also going to teach you how to find and join other selling groups. Where are you going to find your online customers from once you've initially marketed to your friends and family? Where are you going to get the images from? How do you get pictures of these gorgeous products? And how do you then get them into your group? So then how do you start to build up your group? How do you make it a community of people that are excited and passionate about what you have to offer? How do you make it a fun group? How do you make people want to be in there? How do you give good customer service online? How do you create that social selling atmosphere? And how do you look after people? Do you know to take the conversations offline onto private message so that you're not broadcasting what the customer wants all over Facebook, that you're keeping it private and confidential? All of that's covered in social selling. How to do Facebook Lives. If you haven't done them, what's involved? How do I maximize those to get a good audience? And what about online parties? You know, how do we do those? How do we make those work so that you can generate some fantastic online sales? All of that is covered in just that first little tab. And if you just worked your way through all of them, you're talking, you know, an hour or 2 of your time to really launch your online business. So it is an absolutely fantastic tool. So, as I said, both of those are available on here, Getting Started Online section. Now, you'll see in red underlined there are 2 PDF documents. And if you haven't downloaded these, in fact, who has downloaded these? Who's got these printed off or downloaded to your computer? Who's using the Daily Activity Planner and the Facebook Guide? Is anyone using those? Because I tell you, that Facebook guide is absolutely flipping fantastic. Is anyone using them? Who's downloaded them? And if you haven't, please go to the resource site after the webinar and get on there and download them, because they're absolutely fantastic. And if I can flip this page on, I'll show you. So this is the daily activity. This is a 1-page document. And it literally shows you on there everything that you need to be doing to grow your business. So it gives you a calendar so you can plan your day out every day. It helps you build your Facebook reach. So it tells you how many posts you should be posting, when you should be editing your group, how many interactive posts to do. It shows you how many products to post in your group, in local buy and sell groups, how many groups you should be joining. You can track how many catalogs you've got going in and out. And then if you're interested in the recruitment side, you can track how much activity you're doing to generate interest in your business. And you've even got a personal development section on the bottom there, so you can record what books you're reading. If you just printed off one of those every day, or got really busy with it and printed yourself off 30 for the whole month, and you tracked your business every day, could you imagine how fantastic your business would be? And if you're not using this yet, please, please, please go to it and use it, because it's a fantastic resource. And then the step-by-step guide to succeeding online with Oriflame. I haven't got all the pages up for this because it's about 7 pages, but this is an absolute must document. Print it off or download it, and do it when you first join, because or do it now if you're already been in the business a while. Use it for your new consultants, because it actually gives you everything you need to help them set up their new group. It gives you the wording for the group description, the pinned post, and all the what to send out to people on Messenger to introduce them to your group. It gives you absolutely everything and takes you through those training videos that we looked at. Nothing is left to chance. When we say to you we have a support system, I really, really, really genuinely mean we have a support system, and it's all here for you. And I just think most people aren't utilizing it enough. So we've also got the catalogue selling system, which I spot the spelling mistake. So this is about, there'll be people that want to do online and catalogues. There'll be people that just want to do catalogues. So this section again takes you through 5 very, very simple videos on how to build your catalogue business. It will show you how to put them together, what needs to go in there. It will help you to plan and organise getting your first Joffer catalogues out. It will show you everything you need to do for delivery and collection of the orders, how to place your first order. How many people get that question for new consultants? How do I place my first order? Did you know there was a video on here on how to do it? Shows them how to order their starter kits. And then it gives you some tips and advice on delivering your orders as well. And if on the retail section on the homepage, you will find all the documents that you need to support that catalogue retail. Your catalogue slips, ones to go in your catalogue, you can print off order forms, slips you use when people have forgotten to leave the catalogues out, thank you for your order slips. Everything that you need to be successful with your business is on this resource site. So that's under the retail section there. So those of you that are interested in team building, that want that residual money coming in, that want to have that free money going into the bank account every 3 weeks, this sponsoring section is absolutely fantastic. It talks about how you can generate inquiries in your business. We have a free recruitment website that you can use. We have paid for advertising that you can chip a few quid in every month and use. We've got emails that go out to new consultants. We've even got a script book that you can literally sit there and read when you're talking to people on the phone about the business, that will show you what to say when you're new and when you're learning, getting your own kind of spiel together. It will take you through exactly what to say and how to answer questions. everything you need to recruit in this business is on the sponsoring section. So absolutely fantastic. And then moving on, when you've started to bring people into your team, we've then got how to coach them. And this section will take you through how to build up your own coaching folder. How do you start a new consultant? What do we do to get them off to a fast start? You know, how do we track that? How do we make sure people are getting all their freebies and their welcome rewards and all the incentives that they can get when they first join the business? And this coaching folder will show you how to do that. And the great thing with our team is that your sponsor will do this with you. They will coach you and work with you in supporting your team. So you're absolutely never on your own. You've just got to have the desire to want to do it, and your sponsor will be right there with you, holding your hand and helping you to do it as well. We've got a fantastic events tab. So alongside this webinar that runs every Monday, we also have live events where we all get together as a team. We have an event in Peterborough and an event in Runcorn. Peterborough runs every 3 weeks, Runcorn is every 6 weeks. And these are events where you come along on a Saturday afternoon, meet up with other Oriflame consultants within the Vista Group, and we have trainings and we share tips and ideas, and we have some food and we socialise and we do recognition, and you build fantastic friendships and support groups, and you inspire and coach and help each other. Who's been to one of the key training events? Yeah, Stuart and Anna got their hands up. Pop your yeses in the chat box. If you love the live events, the great thing is that we'll always help with picking people up and making sure we can get people to events. Yes, Georgie loves the events, don't you, Georgie? Rosie's always at the events. Rosie jumps on the train, is whizzing up and down to Burton and Peterborough all of the time. Yeah, Andy's always at the events. People just, just get along to them. There's, the webinars are great, and they're great to bring people together this time of night and when everyone's busy, but you cannot beat a live event. There's something so different from getting to the live events, most certainly. So, wellness program, 2 extra sections that you've got on the resource site. So again, if you've been in the business a while, then these are sections to go and explore, because you might not be aware that we have a whole section on wellness. So wellness is a huge, huge part of Oriflame. It's all about feeling good on the inside and looking good on the outside. And they have a whole spectrum of products, vitamins and shakes and soups and wellness bars and all sorts of wonderful things to make your body fantastic on the inside. And the Vista Group has their own training and fitness program that comes as part of that wellness package. So you can actually take people through a training and healthy eating plan to help them feel fantastic on the inside. So there's a great video on how all of that works and some great support materials for you to learn a lot more about wellness and how you can use that to grow your business. And then of course Oriflame's premium product range, of course, is their skincare. They are leading edge in skincare. They were the first company to introduce plant stem cells into skincare. It's all been patented now, and lots of other companies have followed suit since then. So it's an absolutely massive part of what Oriflame does, and you can really grow a successful business by introducing skincare. So again, we have our own skincare selling system with all the documents you need, with videos and videos on the science and testimonial videos and everything that you need to support building and introducing skincare into your business. So you may have been with us for 6 months, 12 months, and you may not have really got into the skincare, and you might now decide, actually, how can I introduce this into my business? So this would be a fantastic section for you to spend some time on, making sure that you're fully aware of how all of that works. So really, just to wrap up for me, it's just making you aware that we have this absolutely fantastic resource with the Vista Group resource website. I do believe it's massively underused. work through the sections. When you're new, definitely spend some time on the getting started online and the getting started with catalogues. Do go through both of those sections in detail, spend some time, watch the videos, ask the questions, and you know, really get into that. And if you've been in the team for a while, then keep checking back in to update your own learning. Which areas do you want to improve on right now? Because everything's in there for you. And share the videos with your team. Make sure you're promoting it to all of your team and that they're getting on there as well, because what you will see is an increase in confidence and competence in growing your own business. And just use everything on there to grow your business moving forward. So I hope that's helped. I'm just going to stop the share there while we wait for Harvey. Has anyone got any questions? Just unmute yourself if anyone's got any questions on the resource site, anything that anyone wants to add. You should be able to unmute yourselves anyway. Let me check. Yes, you can. Any questions from anyone? Are you all using it? Excellent. Okay, then I'm going to hand you over to Harvey. See you in a bit.
Okay.
The other one.
Yes. Good evening. Hello again, everyone. Haven't you fab? Trace the train is always good. Right. I'm going to set my timer because I'm just conscious of the time, and I'm going to make sure that I keep some guidelines, because otherwise I can end up waffling forever. And as good as it may be, we haven't got all night. Right. Let's just share my screen. Let's bring up my slides. I want to do something a little bit different for you guys tonight, and let's just bring up my slideshow from the beginning. Right, and we can see that circle of success. So this for me is a training tool that you can all use to help you develop yourselves, develop your business. Not, as I say, not just for business, but also help you develop yourselves in your own personal life as well. It's something that I learned from a mentor of ours in network marketing, and took away and have used and gone back to and used again and used again. It's something you can always go back to time and time again. So this is the circle of success, okay? And what I will do, I will put this up. Obviously, you guys haven't got a copy of this in front of you, and if you had a copy in front of you, it would help, but it's not something I want you to spend a load of time on really thinking about right now, because we don't have time for that. If it was in a meeting event, we could do that. We could spend sort of 15-20 minutes working on it, but it's something that you can go away, take away, and work on. So I will put the slides up in the Freedom Group Facebook group, so you can get access to them. And I'll also put a single slide in the file just for this sheet here for you to be able to access. There's 16 sections in here, okay? So there's quite a lot to focus on, 16 areas, and I'm just going to touch on each area briefly tonight on this. Okay, but if you've got any questions on this at all, shout up at the end, or talk about it in the Facebook group, and with each other, and ask each other questions on it. Okay, but each area has a relevance to your business, to you, to helping you grow, helping you develop, helping so you can grow your business and achieve the things that you want to achieve from this business and in your life. Okay, so that is the circle of success. Which areas do you need to work on? So that's the whole point of this, is to find out, okay, where's my strengths? What areas am I doing really well at the moment? And what areas do I need to focus on to improve in certain areas? Okay, and what you're looking to try and get is you're trying to get the wheel full. So what you've got on the screen here is you've got 16 sections. The black dots, there's 9 dots there, and when you get your sheet, when you print your sheet off, on each line you want 9 dots, and then you want to join the dots together. So you can really see the arrows are going across. That would be like one dot going to another dot, okay? And in each section you want to, okay, work out, okay, where am I from 1 to 10? Rate yourself from 1 to 10 in each section. Where am I? Okay, and then below the line, where you draw the line across from one dot to the other, below the line, colour that in, and you'll have a wheel that's some areas are coloured in, and some areas are white, and you want and you'll see that it's unbalanced. And if you were to put that wheel on your car, on your bike, it would go and it would be a rickety ride. And you're trying to smooth it out. You're trying to get good or a balance in all the areas. Because if you get a balance in all the areas, then you're going to achieve a lot of things that you want to achieve, and you're going to be able to deal with a lot of things that maybe you might not be able to deal with. We all have challenges with areas that we can deal with better than others, and that just comes through learning how to deal with in those areas. So I want to focus on the different areas in here. So first one we're going to start with is belief in Oriflame. Okay, what's your belief in Oriflame? Do you believe it works? Do you believe it will work for you? Okay, there's lots of evidence out there. What Tracy's just shown you on there's lots of evidence in there that it works. There's testimonials you can access through the Vista Group and get. And if you haven't done your own testimonial yet and you're making a success of this business, do your testimonial. I'll hold our hands up. We haven't done ours yet. My Mark keeps saying, Tracy, must do our testimonial. Must do our testimonial. Put it out there. Because testimonials will build your business. If you put your own testimonial out there, you learn other people's testimonials and use them to share with other people, that will help you grow your business. It'll show you that it'll help you, your belief in Oriflame. Yeah. Look for the success, not the excuses. Yeah. I bet everybody on here tonight has had some success in one way or the other with their Oriflame business, even if it's getting your first order. Getting your first order, it just shows you that it works. If you can get one order, you can get 10 orders. If you can get one order, you can get 50 orders. If you get one order, you can get 100 orders, because people will buy. You can see that all the time from all the orders that are out there. So one of the ways to increase your belief is through your action. So get out there, take some action. Next segment to look at is the belief in yourself. Yeah, know why you're doing this. Yeah, how is easy when you know why you're working for yourself, doing this business. Okay, so you've got to generate some belief in yourself, even though you might not have that belief in the early days. But it comes back to the action I mentioned just now. It builds your confidence, knowing why you're doing it, though, what you're joining for. Yes, we all join for money, but what do you want that money for? Is it for your family? Is it for your children? Is it for things that you want to do, for travel, a new house, a new car, be able to go on a holiday, or just be able to have a few little things each week that you can't maybe have before joining Oriflame? So know your why, okay? Get into the self-development, because we've all got limiting beliefs, and I'll come on to that a little bit more in a bit. And get along to the events that Tracy was talking about, the meetings, the events, the association. That will all help with your belief in yourself. And find somebody that you can work with in the business that can help you. So just have a look in, and from 1 to 10, rate yourself. What's your belief in yourself? It doesn't matter if your belief in yourself at the moment is 2. That's an area, okay, you can work on that. You can increase your belief in yourself and then put a plan together and work on that section. Your belief in yourself might be at 10. You might be so confident in what you're doing. Fantastic. That's an area you've already worked on. You've already got it sussed, and you can other areas you can develop using that belief in yourself. Your partner's belief. This is always a good one. What's your partner's belief about your business, about what you're doing, Oriflame? Those of you who are working together, like Stuart and Anne, their belief in each other, I'm sure, is strong. Is like that. But if one of you is running the business and your partner's not really keen, not really sort of into it, and both me and Tracy have been there with previous partners, that they negged you out, they didn't believe it would work, and what are you doing that for? It's a waste of time, that'll never work, blah, 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 blah. And for me, that was right, I'll bloody show you. I'll bloody show you. So yeah, what's your partner's belief? You've got to look at that as well. Are you sleeping with the enemy? Yeah, you've got to leave some evidence around for them. You've got to show them that it's working, show them what orders you're getting, show them what you're earning, show them that it's working, so that they will come around eventually. If you just keep doing it, don't let them put you off. You just stick to your guns, you make it happen, and they will come around, because all of a sudden they'll say, well, you earned yourself an extra £300 in 3 weeks. Okay, now let's have a look at that then. And they might suddenly start having a look at it. So partner's belief, what's that? 1 to 10. Mark yourself on that. Personal development. Where are you on personal development? Yeah, it's an area that some people have never come across before joining this business. But for me, it's changed me. It's how I am now is not the same person I was 15 years ago. Through the books I've read, the people I've met, and the meetings I've been to, it changes you. Okay, so invest in yourself. Yeah, as I've already mentioned, it helps you build your confidence, build your belief. Find out what books you should be reading. Speak to your sponsor. Speak to your upline. What books should you be reading? Yeah, 10 pages a day, life changing. Yeah, and it helps not just with life. Oriflame. It helps with life as well. And it's like, have some goals for that. So where are you on personal development? the next one? Where are we? Confidence. Again, yeah, where are we with confidence? That ties in with some of the other ones. As I already mentioned, increases with your action and your results, but confidence is as a whole, yeah, not just in your business, but in everything you do, yeah. Just have a look at that. Yeah, be honest with yourself. Where are my confidence levels? Because some people don't have a lot of confidence, and doing something like this can really help them to change that, so that they gain confidence in other areas of their life, other things they do to develop and meet new people, build new relationships, which again you'll see ties in with something else along the line that I'll talk about in a bit, building those relationships. But you've got to have the confidence to be able to do that a lot of the time. What about warm market confidence? Confidence in talking to your warm market. Warm market are people that you know, friends, family, people you work with, people you come into contact with on a regular basis who know you and know of you. But that's not always, that can sometimes be a weak link for people who want to share the business, who want to network and build a business with Oriflame network marketing, because they're worried about what people are going to think, what they're going to say. And so what is your confidence in that area? Yeah. Have you spoken to your warm market? Will you? Do you? Yeah. You can have to learn the skills. There is a skill to doing that, but it is so simple. It's just sharing, just showing them what we do. Lots of tools available, as Tracy's just shown you on the Success Group, Success Resources site. And if you come from a place of wanting to help those you care about, that'll make it easier as well. So where are you on that, your wheel of success, on your circle of success? Other advertising. What else are you doing to get your business noticed? What are you doing out there to share the business? Are you working on, have you learned about social media? Are you working on social media, Facebook, other platforms, if that's your thing? Are you consistent and persistent with it, with your advertising? Are you out there doing flyers or cards? Are you in the ad pool? And are you consistent with that? Yeah. There's scripts out there in the resources site that you can use to develop your own when you talk to people. Practice. Do you practice? Do you think about, okay, I should just practice till you get better? Again, something else to think about. And remember, you need to be a walking advert, not a secret agent. If you don't tell anybody about what you're doing and don't share it with anybody, you're not going to get anybody to buy any of your products or join your business if you want to build a network as well. So we get paid for what we're worth in this business. So if you want to earn the bigger money, you've got to become worth that bigger money. And that only comes through learning, through growing, through practice and developing yourself. Follow-up calls. How are you with follow-up calls? Again, do you do them regularly? If you're generating leads, you're generating inquiries, are you picking the phone up every day? Are you speaking to people? If you've spoken to them once and you say you're going to ring them back, do you go back to them? Or do you chicken out? Sometimes, yeah, we do chicken out. I've chickened out in the past. And sometimes it's easy to put calls off because even though you've done calls many, many times, sometimes we can still feel a bit apprehensive of getting back into doing them again. But once you pick the phone up for the first time and start doing them, it's like learning to swim. Or riding a bike, you just get back on it, you do it. And learning to swim is practice. Riding a bike, you have to practice. Picking the phone up, speaking to people, again, it's practice. So where are your follow-up calls? And all these things I'm talking about here, you speak to your upline about, you know, if you need help in any of these areas or questions on it, go to your upline, your credible upline. They will help you. They want to see you successful because your success is important to them. So with calls, set targets, track it, have a goal with them. Yeah, take good notes when you're talking to people and have a smile on your face when you're talking as well. So where are you with those on your circle of success? Your retail, how's your retail going? Are you an elite consultant, which Tracy was touching about? Is that what you want? Do you want to be an elite consultant? Is that one of your goals? You know, do you have income goals? Are you tracking it? Yeah. Are you being the best you can be with your retail? Yeah. It's all about short-term effort with the retail, finding your customers, building a customer base to get long-term gain. Because once you found those customers, they'll stay with you for many, many years. And we have customers now that are still with us, that have been with us over 10 years. Because we looked after them. We found them a long, long time ago, put the catalogue through their door, and they're still with us now. So make sure you get your bonus. If you're tracking, you know what you want, make sure you hit your bonus. If you need to do a little bit extra, whichever method you're using, catalogues, online, parties, whichever way it is, make sure you hit your bonus. So where are you on that retail, 1 to 10? Meetings and trainings. Okay. We've already touched on this, but as I say, they're all interlinked. Do you attend regularly? Do you promote them with your team? Do you bring guests along? Or do you look to take people along to somewhere that you can take guests? Yeah. So ask yourself these questions. They're good for recharging your batteries. And for those of you who are on tonight, and I'm sure you all know, and please put a big yes in the chat box or put a comment in there how you found the meeting so other people can see those comments about how you found the meetings you go to, what effect they have on you, and what difference they make to your business. I know for me, if I go to a meeting and I come away and I'm really excited about the rally on Saturday, is that I'm always buzzing. It's like ready to go again. I've got new ideas, got stuff that I want to do and get in place. It just gives you that push again. It keeps you charged. It keeps you pushing forwards. And always good fun. And it's great to meet up with everybody and build your relationships and have some fun and that association. So where are your meetings and trainings? Are you 1? Are you 10? Are you in the middle? Do you need to put some work in that area? The team group and chat on Facebook. It's so important to use that tool. It's a great tool to use. We have, and we really do need to focus on using it more, sharing stuff. There's a number of different Facebook groups out there. Jill's got one, Jamie and Adele have got one, we've got one for the Oilstars. So sometimes it can be a lot out there to put your time into, but get into one that you're going to use all the time and share stuff and cheer other people on, put comments in on people's success, cheer them on, and in the messenger group chats, be in there and share what you're doing. We have some great people in ours that are always putting stuff. Rosie's always putting stuff out there. Georgie's putting stuff out there. Joanna's always putting stuff out there. And one or two others, I'm trying to remember names. There are others that they get on. And I know in Jamie and Adele's group there's the regular contributors. And I know in Jill's group there's regular contributors. So those of you maybe aren't contributing at the moment, get in there. What's stopping you? Get in there just once a day, go into the group, have a look, have a contribution, and it can help someone. It can make a big difference to one person. If you can make a difference to one person every day, how would that make you feel if you know what you're doing is making a difference to somebody else? So where are you on that, 1 to 10? Positive v negative, where are you? Positive v negative, yeah? Are you a positive person? Do you look at things in a positive mindset? Are you a half glass full or half empty, yeah? Radiators and drains. Who would you much rather be around? Somebody who's a radiator, is always up for it, is always exciting, or always positive, or somebody who's like, oh dear, the sun's out again, oh my God, it's too hot, oh, it's raining, oh, bloody hell. And who would you much rather be around? Just think about, okay, how do you come across? Matt. Who knows who Matt is? Everybody met Matt? If you do, put it in the chat box and I'll come back to that in a moment. And Jim Rohn, get anybody, if nobody's mentioned Jim Rohn to you, get some Jim Rohn stuff. Listen, read his stuff, because he talks, he's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he's one of the most influential business people in the world within network marketing. And he talks about the same wind blows on us all. And it does. The same wind blows on us all. And it's just our attitude to how we deal with that. So again, what's your attitude like? And okay, Matt, oh, I want to go back now. I've gone forward. I've gone too far. Oh, that was going so well. I wanted to get the chat box up to see who put something on there. I'm just trying to get it up. Chat box. Nobody's putting there, but who Matt is. Yeah, I've been told I've got to get on with it. It's like selling way over time. So much over the thing.
You must know what Matt stands for.
Moans,
I know some of our team do.
All the time, yes. Moans all the time. We're nearly there. Where we're up to. I need to move on. Edification. Okay, credibility. Your upline. Yeah. Introduce. When you go to events, introduce your team to your upline. Yeah. Be positive about your uplines. How do you speak of others? Yeah. How would you like people to speak about you? It makes a big difference. You know, if you hang around people who gossip and they're gossiping to you, they'll also be gossiping about you. So just think about edification, which is about speaking well of other people and promoting other people and introducing and using those positive mentors and leaders out there that can help your team as well. Your commitment to your business. Okay, where are you with your commitment to your business? 1 to 10. Do you have goals? Do you have focus? Do you know your whys, your whats? Are you doing a weekly planner, a to-do list? Are you using a 90-day plan? Do you have a can-do attitude? Until. You're not going to stop until. Again, your commitment. So have a look at that. Where are you on that, 1 to 10? Relationships. Yeah. Again, it's not just about in the business. Do you look to build relationships? Do you spend time with people? Yeah. Before you can introduce them to the business. A lot of the time, you've got to have a relationship with people. You've got to, if you just get to know people, when the time is right for them, they'll take a look at your business. Okay. So build relationships. You've got to have a strong relationship with your family as well. Have family time in your planners, so that you've got to hit that balance. It can't all be business. It's got to be family. Otherwise, what's the point? And be in the moment. You know, our life is not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. 1 to 10, finances. Where are your finances in the business, in your personal life? Do you have a plan? Do you have savings, investments, lifestyle? All these things you can get by building your Oriflame business. So where are you on your finances? Are you where you'd like to be? Again, 1 to 10. Snowball plan for being financial free. That's another training on its own, but we operate what we call a snowball plan, and so that we pay down our debts and get to that place where we want to be. Where are you with that? So that's the circle of success. And the lifestyle you can create with Oriflame, it can be the vehicle to your dream lifestyle. And the speed you go is up to you. And there's been many stops along the way that you want to stop off and enjoy it, and just enjoy the ride. So hopefully there's some stuff you can take away. I'll post this up later in the group so you can all access it and work on it, and just work on it on with yourself, with your sponsor, and then go back to it in 6 months. Work on certain areas, go back in 6 months, and has it changed for you? Do you think you're further ahead? And just work on that wheel and trying to fill it in. Hope that's good for you guys. I'm going to invite Tracy to come back on. I'm going to stop my share.
It's just a slide for the meeting. It's another.
Okay, one more slide. Where are we? That's what I'm looking for.
Click on show all windows. It's probably there.
That one. That's not that one.
Wherever it was open.
I haven't closed anything down.
Oh well, don't worry. Just bring up the thing then. It's there somewhere, but never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Whatever. Just a quick reminder, really, guys, that this Saturday we of course have the fantastic Peterborough Rally. Who's got their tickets booked?
Should we unmute people?
They can unmute themselves. So if you unmute everybody, it will be really, really loud.
Okay,
Everyone can unmute. Everyone's got the can unmute. Who's got their ticket booked? Put it in the box. Shout out.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yay. So for anyone on that's new, twice a year we have a mega rally in Peterborough. So there's a couple of hundred, over 200, I believe, attending now. I've just seen the agenda, and it's absolutely flipping amazing. There's so many fantastic people sharing their success stories, including Oriflame's managing director will be with us for the day. I don't know if that's top secret, but she's going to be there.
No, it wasn't top secret.
That's good. We've got a magnificent raffle, and then of course, who's coming to the after party?
Nicole.
Who's got glitter?
Me.
Yes.
Well, need to get it.
Georgie's got glitter. Got a fantastic party afterwards. So the rally is just £10. If you haven't got your ticket booked yet, you can still book it, and that just goes towards the cost of hiring the room. The room costs £1,500. Oh my God, £1,500 higher. So it goes towards hiring the room and everything. And all the speakers give their time freely. So if you haven't got a ticket, please get a ticket. There's not many left. We need to see you all there. We need to celebrate all our successes together. So any questions before we wrap up for the night? I know we've run over, but you knew we would when you knew it was me and Harvey, right?
I just want to say a mega big thank you. It's an excellent training, both of you. So brilliant. So thanks.
It's
Really
nice to do it. It's fab. It's great to have you all on. Thank you all for coming on. Any questions on anything that you've seen tonight? Pop them in the chat, or you can shout up.
Definitely going to do the bits I haven't done.
That's good to hear. Harvey will post up his wheel as
Yeah,
well, so you
post it
can
on
go
there.
on. That really is. We've got one. I think ours was on the wall there, wasn't it? They are really good to do. You know, to make sure you've not got a wonky wheel. You don't want a wonky wheel. You want to have an even wheel. And get on the resource site. Check it out. So, induction webinar, same login link as tonight on Wednesday at 8 o'clock for any new consultants, anyone that wants a refresher. Anyone that joins between now and then, 8 p.m. on Wednesday to get a full induction into the business. And we'll see you all on Saturday.
I look forward to it.
Friday night.
Good night, everybody.
Take
Tracy,
care.
thank you.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye. Thank you.
For a rally. Peterborough rally on Saturday.
Tracy, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're recording this tonight. Where will it actually be posted on the Orostar?
Yeah.
We recorded it, so we'll upload it to the team group.
I'm thinking more for if Michelle's not had a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a few that are at work on a Monday night, so yeah, we'll.
I'm at work.
Bless you. Good
I'm
night.
on my own tonight. I'm away on business.
Got some cracking retail going through, Neil. Well done.
Yeah, amazing retail. Absolutely.
The interesting thing is why I'm actually away. We've actually on Saturday we did over 100 books on it in an area that we used to do Clean Easy in. So it's always interesting how people say, "I don't want the book," and then 6 months later you put through and think, you know what? The good thing about this is it's only 3 weeks in the campaign, so you can afford to lose that book. But it seems to appear somewhere else, which is quite interesting. So yeah, I don't know what retail we've pulled, but I did say to Michelle that we wanted the elite consultant, and then we need to obviously that chat we had the other night about getting the money together for doing the ad pool.
Okie doke. All right, well, let's chat about it later.
Yes.
Rather than on this recording for everybody, and you can touch base with us personally anyway. And
I will see you on Saturday.
Weekend,
Yeah,
can't
very
wait.
nice.
Yes.
See you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.